Whew. I am here. Well, so I did some fiddling. Hello, Wolfie. There we go. Sorry, I'm late this morning because I was deciding if I was going to play this or something else. But I mean, the weekend is the Disco Elysium weekend, so... Besides, we're almost done. We almost done. Let's go befriend Kuno. Or something. Not like actually, but... How you doing, Wolfie? I'm gonna get my gun back tonight.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Empathy.
Kuno doesn't fuck.
You will be okay. Hopefully something too serious. Killing time. Killing time. You haven't missed anything at all yet, Crafty. You've missed me walking out of the,
Hello again, officers.
whatchamacallit.
Have you come to admire my mural?
See, I need your paintbrush.
What for?
For art. It's for art, okay?
Well, if it's for art, but what kind of art are we talking about?
To be honest, I haven't really thought of anything yet, but I'm sure I will. No, everything is sad and shit, and we need to make it okay. We need art to make it okay. So give me the brush.
Sounds like you're just about to live out your self-pity, not make a statement. I can't have shit art on my conscience.
You'll see. You'll all see and tremble.
Yeah, not gonna hold my breath, Piggy. You look like you'd suck. Everything really.
Okay, wait, hold on. Don't I'm just gonna change my clothes really quick, lady. Conceptualization.
What the dog doing?
Hello, Yuki. Okay.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to
A red check can't be retried. Oh. So you're not doing okay, Yuki? I'm confused. Not yet, Cindy.
Objection! Objection!
Ow, 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 ow. Oh! Dude, I flew far that time. What the fuck? I flew far that time. Oh, hey, Astral. Fair enough, fair enough. Can't blame you on that one.
Hello again, sir. Are you interested in a new and exciting book this time?
What kind of store is this
It's a bookstore,
anyway?
sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
Don't be ridiculous. I know all these things.
You're fooling nobody.
Don't you sass me.
Sir, are you okay? You've been standing silently for a while now.
Cool, ask you questions.
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Oh, I get it. Crime, murder gets people going.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Huh? What does a cop look like
Didn't
then?
mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
It's not your body that's important to police work anyway. It's your point to your head.
Yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul.
No, my head.
No, your resilience.
No, pain threshold.
No, your mind.
Yes, there we go. Reaction speed.
Not head, child. Heads.
Flexibility. There are millions of different people out there, and you have to get into their head. So you got to be a killer to catch the killer.
Isn't that very dangerous?
Policemen live and breathe danger, little girl. Mullen obviously lacks the chameleonic skill.
Unlike you, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you.
Ooh, you're a DoorDasher. Nice. Well, nice to see you for a little bit, though. These dick mutton chops. That was a good one, Ruffy. I didn't see that. That's
Maybe
funny.
you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Okay, hold on. I can do that. I'll show you some police work in it. Let me just put on some composure. Did I seriously have one thing with composure? -1. Alright, well, fuck it then. Whatever. Alright, kid.
The lights are so pretty when it gets dark.
Detective work.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
You want me to fuck this hat? Sexually? Hey, why do you keep your hands
What
folded?
do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going.
Yeah, you'd be right. I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them.
It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
Mine is chewed down. Mine are chewed down to the flesh.
And you
You
knew
bet your
this
nails.
from me keeping my hands folded?
Oh, there are a few other hints.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do it.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
One more. I bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons
She
in mind.
nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
You're uptight because your mother and the pressure she's putting on
Maybe
you.
so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in
It's
town,
okay,
baby.
Sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You think so? Fine, do better. Do something about
You're
me.
quite sober.
You are wrong. And I'm also sad. My head hurts.
I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow.
Hold on, little girl. I gotta put on some clothes that give me some suggestion. Anything else with suggestion? Oh, I was playing Fallout 4 on my Steam Deck. I added a couple mods. There's a furry mod. It's alright. Like, pretty alright. I'm a, what's the word? It's like a Vulpine mod. So I've got it set like all the companions and a bunch of random people around the world are Vulpines. It's only a couple. I'm pretty mod light. Like, I've got that. I've got an 80s, 90s Pip-Boy station, and that's it. I mean, like, you know, other than, like, your Fallout 4 patch mod. Oh, and Sim settlements, well, people will build their own houses and stuff. In the settlements. That's all I got. It's only like 4. I mean, technically the Vulpine one is like friggin' 4 mods on its own, but, you know, it's the same deal, so I consider it 1 mod. Alright.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you looking for more books?
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
On second thought, maybe I shouldn't remember. Maybe there's a reason I forgot.
Yes, sir. Maybe you're interested in books?
What's your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising.
And that's
the
why it took so
stock.
long to get here, because I was like, should I play Disco Elysium? Should I play that? And then I found this life hack where if I have no money on my bank account and no money on my PayPal, I can sometimes be like, I can sometimes still buy things. I just pay extra for it, so it's stupid and I shouldn't do it. But I bought Lightyear Frontier. So that was exciting. Hey, Fennec.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
You're staying out here in the cold
I'm
because...
signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous
I
people.
get good.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
You're cold. Can I help in
Kind
some
of
way?
you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Over the store
Oh, no,
already.
no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Mm-hmm. You have a sign for this.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Thank you, Fennec. Enjoy lurking. All the pressure's made Annette really anxious. You know she's chewing her
God.
nails?
I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
I mean, on one hand, you're not wrong, but on the other hand, fuck you,
Part of
License.
hers too, clearly.
I don't think she can do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Oh, yeah, it's actually super alright for kids to chew their hands off. Forget I said anything.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change. This is a person coming to terms with a new reality, one where they are wrong. It's not easy, She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
You're like Annette to your husband and your mother.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person. But my husband...
My husband is completely different, of course.
Is the husband Annette's father?
Yes. My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
And your husband is involved with the
He
bookstore?
made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Super silent, almost inaudibly so.
She an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
Of course, yes, this economy.
Exactly.
Anyway, that's something else in mind.
Looks aloof. Her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
Farewell for now, book peddler.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk.
You just can't win. Out of the rain and into the gutter.
What are you doing now?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess. Oh, I found something while you were away.
What is
I
it?
thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out.
Oh, yeah!
The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
A detective hat?
Yes, just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that. Right, I have to get back to my homework now, before Mum notices. Man, this is hard.
Check it out. Now I can look like Dick Mullen. And I actually get like a bonus. And I think because I look like Dick Mullen, I get like a special bonus too. Kind of like how I had a special bonus with the, kind of like how I had a special bonus with the, you guys know what I'm saying. Ha 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 ha. Check it out, I'm Dick Mullen. For reals now. Yeah, I think this gives me like a bonus to certain roles now too. There's also a custom music radio station on Fallout 4, and I'm like, boy, I really should stream Fallout 4. And she's upset because of that? Even though something was there for a week's pretty much a time that that's about to start going bad. Hold on a second. I'm gonna open that, There we go. We're gonna put the cigarettes away. It's been a while, so we're gonna bust up my boombox. Oh, that's unfortunate. Even though it was like over a week old. Well, I mean that'll pass. Let's go back across the river. I could read something to pass time. What's this? What's this? Oh, gross. Scribbled between the thighs of a page 3 girl. Long do this go?
That page 3 girl. She must be the most beautiful page 3 girl ever printed.
What the hell is a
And
page
look at
3
those
girl?
Freckles. The origin of disco. Makes you want to dive into the boogie, doesn't it? Get closer to disco itself with Miss Page 3. L'origine du disco. Such a powerful conceit. And this is what we're going to do with it? The commitment of an act of gross public indecency? It would be indecent to ignore Miss Page 3. Beauty is inviting you on a pilgrimage. A pilgrimage you can make with just your hand.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I can just wank it. Hold on, is this something you two get together?
Yes, sure is.
How exactly can I do that?
Oh, come on, don't say you've forgotten that as well. You can feel what you want to do.
Oh
you
no!
Want a party, don't
Oh
you?
no!
Party right now with Miss Page 3.
Oh,
Unzip and party.
Oh god! Hang on, right now?
That's exactly what I mean. Unzip and put it down on yourself, my man. No one's watching.
Oh no!
Except Miss Page 3.
I don't have a choice, Crafty.
Look at her thighs. Between her thighs. And party with Miss Page 3 all the way to Disco Zero.
I don't think so.
Fuck. But it's the origin of all disco, buddy. Why not?
I don't want to masturbate on the street, okay?
More than that, you're sad. There's an absence inside of you. Something missing that may have been sent to you.
I'm kind of sad I didn't, but I'm also kind of glad I didn't.
The furnace has long been cold, despite itself. You're too sad to jerk off. This is not the first time this has happened, either. Then it is truly over. You are beyond the help of the Page 3 girl. You are truly doomed.
That was hilarious. Oh, I should have went through with it. I should have just fucking whacked it on the street. The voices in my head were telling me to jerk off in the middle of the street to a poster of a naked lady. Hell, I don't know if the picture of the lady was naked. Holy fuck. I mean, I stuck my thumb in my ass last stream. Oh, damn it, I shoulda. It would have been a fucking hilarious mess of a ride. I should have done it. I'm not gonna reload to do it, but I should have done it. Just for the fucking... just for the hilarity. Oh, Christ. If the voices in this game told me to, you know, I might. You forget I listened to the voices in my head that told me to put the gun in my mouth. Okay. You there, old lady. Wait.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and neck.
Keep the wank in the bank. Fair enough, I guess. Oh, we gotta talk to the rest of these guys. Sup, guys?
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
I'll call whoever I want. Don't tell me what to do.
Abigail! Don't call her!
You're not going to get anything out of this guy. He's too drunk. Never thought you'd see such a thing in your life. But this guy's a little too drunk.
Who are you? What's your name?
Don't call Abigail!
Where am I? What is this
The
place?
man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
Why shouldn't I call
He
Abigail?
snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
Lean in.
Don't call Abigail! Don't call Abigail!
Okay.
Don't call...
Hey, Tequila!
Idiot doom spiral.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Trick hand.
So what's happening?
Wait, tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high concept reality-based adventures proceeding?
He says it like it's obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street Gang. Good. These people... Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
I have rigid reality to conquer it, to bend it to my will. I am the law.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image, a long time ago. Those days are over now. Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral Land. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
Yes, do around here.
We are saving the world.
Please! Please don't call! Don't call!
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out. So now, it's a pirate's life for me.
What's a tequila sunset? You keep
It's
saying it.
you. Your Tequila Sunset.
How do you know this?
We've met before. Don't you remember?
No, you sure don't.
No.
Aha. Do you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be?
Tequila. Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
Go ahead.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my chords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday, and by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth. Hey,
Play along.
let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting. You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head, right in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
Alright, so far so good.
Oh yeah, that's totally your style.
Oh yeah, not the first time this comes up.
Hey, man, I'm not judging. This life's a valley of woes. Some
Drinking,
of the
thank you.
highest concept people in history have killed themselves. And been drunks. Either way, it was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, got our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling. One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking?
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will. Followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic.
3 men are standing on a wooden platform extending out from the shore of a dilapidated fishing village. Their cheeks red, spirits high, beers in hand, eyes glazed over.
What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing...
Oh no.
Right there on the beach, you revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs, "The time hath come!" So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, "The time hath come for tequila sunset, the end of all things."
Say nothing. It's more dignified that way.
After which, your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice.
Your hands cramp on the steering levers.
We ran towards the ice whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit. Like some kind of sea monster.
Oh god.
When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep.
In this way, you and your motor carriage have a lot in common.
Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to.
What else was there to do? Thank you, brothers, for your helping hand.
We asked about the whole tequila sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
Yeah, my real name's Harry.
No, that's just what your mother called you. Your real name is Tequila Sunset. Just embrace it, brother.
Okay. I'm party for.
It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women.
Oh boy.
How they're beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Well, that's a story.
It was the greatest thing this fishing village has seen since Rosemary tried to use a crab to open his beer.
Oi, that was a classic
Run.
too.
Did I tell you anything specific about the person who fucked me?
You were pretty vague about it. You kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Please, don't open that door.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Abigail.
Oh boy, I can't take another hit to my
It
morale.
seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess,
Yeah, I'm good.
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
You seem characterized by your storytelling ability. Want to tell me another one sometime?
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
Yeah, tell me how I became an idiot doom spiral.
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
The gleam in his eyes and the slouch in his posture is so incredibly familiar.
You want booze, don't you?
I don't want it, man. I need it. Can't tell stories without it. Dry stories are boring, you see?
Fair,
So,
fair.
have you got anything for good old idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me.
Here's a
Not
potent Pilsner.
much, but it will do.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Don't call Abigail.
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George, but around here, you already know. I was once a reasonably high net worth individual, a founder/junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major... I used the
shit.
profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff. I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
Did the jogging help?
It did. With my trusty Sansarique tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit. One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible
and that's
to
the end
clear
of my
your
story.
head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
His eyes are clouded, his dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets.
Oh,
to stop
no.
the jangling, you see. At least, that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
Go on.
I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
I would have landed on my feet. I got feline reflexes.
No, you don't.
Whatever. The point is, reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
Okay.
I rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on. I don't begrudge them.
Totally, that's how it
especially
works,
since I was
yep.
known to be one of the best.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office, but when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in. Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me.
I don't believe any of this story.
Homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
I don't believe this guy. I
So,
think he's full of
now
shit.
you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
I literally can't believe it.
Me neither, Tequila. When I lost my keys, I lost more than access to my apartment. I also lost my leverage over humanity. I wasn't a high-concept creative director anymore. I was just some
No
homeless
worries.
asshole
No worries,
needing
Zakira.
sensory
I didn't assume you
research.
were a bot right away. You're good. Thank you for the follow. And thank you for the pronunciation. Zakira.
You can't imagine what that does to a man's confidence.
Ski Yorn.
Anyway, that was all the story one bottle gets you. almost empty, this one.
Yeah, goodbye.
You too, tequila.
When am I supposed to get my gun? $2,200. Oh God. Have anything I can read, look at, and waste some time? All right, let me look at this board game. This will kill some
Large
time.
letters on the front form a title. Wirral. The colorful box is illustrated with bucolic vistas.
We're
The
just
cover
playing
art
some
also
super
features
story-based
odd-looking
game right now.
humanoids. Some short, some taller, some with pointy ears.
Skit
others
idiot.
with ethereal
Ha!
forms.
Yes. Open the box.
You pry open the box. Inside you find a folded up map, a small booklet, a 24-sided die, and a little plastic figurine.
Look at the figurine.
You see a man in ragged clothes wearing a lopsided hat and wielding some sort of a firearm.
Take the figurine.
You pick the figurine up by the base to meet your gaze. The little plastic man stares back at you, his face contorted into a disturbing shout. Then you pocket it.
Look at the map.
A reprint of a crude hand-drawn map. The top left corner reads, Lands of Wirral. The map features both small villages and
How are you doing, by the way,
mid-sized
Zakira?
towns with odd names, in addition to meadows, forests, hills, lakes and seas, also with odd names. It doesn't seem to correspond with anything you've seen thus far. It's not a very helpful map.
Oh. Love it. Look at the die.
It's made from some sort of wood and has been decorated with peculiar plant motifs. You don't know much about dice, but this one looks pretty damn fancy.
Take the die.
You place the die into your pocket. It's always good to have luck on your side.
Look at the
A
booklet.
quick guide to the magical races of Wirral. Create your own hero, choosing from any of these completely unique and fantastical backgrounds. The options are in order of importance. The Welkin, the Tweog, the humans, the fairy folk, and
Boo.
the pygmies.
Boo, they're the worst. This is the worst. Okay, let me read about the Welkin.
The Welkin, tall, lithe, and graceful, with long flowing hair and pointy ears. They're known for being powerful magic users, but can also hold their own in a brawn-driven fight. The Welkin come with a variety of exciting sub-races. High Welkin, Forest Welkin, Lake Welkin, and Snow Welkin. But if you're not feeling experimental,
Yes,
a
definitely
basic
elves.
Welkin will always do.
So these ones are probably dwarves then. The way
A
over.
grand race of
Called
industrious
it.
mountain people. They're
Yeah.
short,
Elves,
stout, and
dwarves.
muscular, and enjoy digging for
Well,
gold
if
and
this
other
is
precious
Earth,
minerals.
Woofy,
They're also
remember, it's like
well-versed in the
at
art of
least
combat,
400
where
years
they prefer to use axes
after
and
present
hammers.
day. And that's if this is even our Earth.
The Tweog also come in a few different sub-races. Hill Tweog, Shield Tweog, and Dark Tweog.
Read about the humans.
They're just humans. What else is there to tell? They're average in all stats, and jacks of all trades.
Alright, about the fairies
A
then.
very small race of flying people, known for being mischievous, full of trickery. They often lure people into their magical traps. There are no sub-races for the fairies.
Read about the pygmies.
The least popular of the Wirral races, the pygmies, are short, rotund, and dim-witted.
Oh, okay, so
Pygmies
they're...
live in small villages made of shoddy wooden dwellings. They spend most of their
Okay, so
days
they're essentially
chilling
hobbits, got
and
ya.
smoking their pipes. There are no sub-races for the pygmies.
Sorry, halflings. My apologies. That was the
A
box.
colorful box with the title. Text underneath the title in smaller typeface reads, 3rd edition, Mega Setting Supplements module. The side panel adds a sword and sorcery adventure board game with new maps and miniatures.
Check the
With
box.
fewer items inside, the box now rattles with less enthusiasm. Only the map and booklet shuffle around.
Look at the back.
A blurb on the back reads, Tired of the tedium and toil of modern life? Escape to Wirral. Leave behind Isolas and nations with their petty squabbles. Discard electricity, magnets, and boring technological widgets. Succumb to a world of high pasternal fantastique. Unleash your imagination and create an adventure of endless possibilities. Discover the terrible secret threatening you.
I know, right?
Can your band of adventurers save the world?
So, furries. Yeah, I'm ready to take on the challenge.
Exactly. That's the spirit. All you have to do is read an intricate rulebook, study an assortment of maps, unfold the illustrated game board, and start rolling dice.
Woohoo.
In no time, you could be romping through grasslands with low-level characters, hunted by Iskala riders, or battling unspeakable monsters in endless dungeons fraught with danger and despair, conjuring up forceful magics to aid your quest.
Put the box away. But now I've got another die. See, I've got my fancy anti-whirl, and I've got my fancy whirl. Oh, see, the basic 24 used to get results for several dice. So interesting. So now, because I have 2 dices. Ah, look at him. Turn of the century, leftist revolutionary, ragged clothes. On his head lies a lost feather hat, seemingly Ushanka. In his hand he carries a little musket. Look at him. Oh, he's cute. So I need to go to Freet and get some magnesium before Freet closes. Because if I don't get magnesium, I am going to have a mental breakdown and die. And that is not a joke. That is like a literal thing that will happen to me. Get romping. I need fucking magnesium and Nosafed. I need magnesium and Nosafed very badly. Zoop. Zoop. Sure hope Freet's still open. Freet? Frit? Hey, you are still there. Hey, sup, Frit? Oh, wait. The yellow roses and the those aren't the flowers that left for Clausia. Okay.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know any.
No, what it is I need,
A small cabinet on the wall is...
Dormine.
Here. I hope so.
Hypnogamma.
Okay. Here. I hope. Okay.
Hypnogamma.
Here.
Cool.
A colourful display.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. Here you go, mister.
So worth the $30. Pale-aged vodka? Don't mind if I do. +1 physique, -1 morale. Okay. Oh yeah, baby. Woo! Slap. Oh man, it's my last smoke. Oh yeah, fuck HC. Well, that's kind of cool. All right. So healthy. I am the healthiest son of a bitch. All those drugs, nothing better. All right.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board.
Oh yeah, right.
With the it takes about half an hour to
probably
put
do these
together, using the system you've developed. This one is relatively easy to reconstruct.
Oh, I already read this one.
Cause of the mural is a true love. People call the graffito.
I already read this
easy
one.
To track down. Only the case files. The crew agreed. The 9,000 people subjected to them, a staggering 78%. Did anyone ask you what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger?
Man with the smelly toilet ledger.
Not much has changed.
Okay, that's perfect. Now I'm going to wander on back to the beach. I have 1 minute to talk to somebody. I've done enough drugs and stuff to keep myself ready to deal with anything that might be happening. That's pretty adorable though, Canis. Well, I was never on TV. As far as I know, at least. But I was the kid in high school that they weren't allowed to... The film class wasn't allowed to come up and talk to me anymore because I would always say, like, ridiculous shit. So the teacher was like, no, you're not allowed to film him anymore. Yep. Hey, bench. This'll take 1 minute, won't it?
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench.
Oh.
Your feet ache.
Twiddle my thumbs and wait 15 minutes.
The twiddling barely keeps your hand.
Get up. Oh, so I could have sat on the... Oh, so the game doesn't soft lock itself anymore. I could have sat on the bench after Kitsurugi went... After Kim goes to bed. I could have just sat on the bench and waited all night. Oh, man. Okay. To the docks. To the docks, to the docks. Going to the docks so I can get back my gun. Wait a minute, can I pick up all these bottles? Oh, what do you mean I can't pick up these bottles? Look at them all. Oh man, my drugs wore off already. That was fast. There we go. Back to being drunk and high again. Woo! You're 3 and terrified. Aw. Aw. I don't even know what romper room is.
Put your hands where I can see them. Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now!
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand.
My God.
Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease. You shouldn't be here. Something's very wrong with her. She's completely out of control.
Raise your hands.
The man appears to be pulling out an object from his pocket. Fear under threat! Fear under threat! Superseding event. Split-second decision. Get on the ground! Get on the goddamn ground!
Ma'am, I just want to talk to you.
Subject yourself to a full body cavity search. Prohibited materials concealed in nostrils, ears, mouth, navel, urethra, foreskin, vagina,
In her mind,
No, I have not.
research is happening, as long as she's saying it. It appears the things she says are very real to her. You'll have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you do. This is dangerous. You're 70% certain you always leave your gun loaded.
You're not the police, I'm the police.
Back up! Back up! Status unconfirmed!
Yeah, back her up. Right up against those boxes and do some sex healing.
Shut up, electrochemistry.
Don't listen to your glands right now. Listen to me. The lady asked if you're the backup.
Lieutenant Double Riffer Harrier Dubois, 41st Precinct.
No. I thought Mr. Moran. Gareth. Aggravated assault! Man down! Officers in pursuit!
What's the situation?
Law enforcement compromised! Impersonating a police officer!
Does she not believe you're actually a police officer?
I really am a cop. Take out my badge.
License and registration! License and registration! Come in, dispatch! Sector! Azimuth!
It's not a code, just disjointed words. She's losing it. One twitch and there will be blood.
Nope, not yet.
Quarters, assailant coming up!
Oh, crap.
Second decision! Fire at will!
Oh, I see. Okay, the gun was empty. All is good. You're fine.
What is this?
Boy.
This isn't police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real.
Well, I was close. Thank God. She almost shot me.
Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
She looks devastated. Grab the gun right now. This might be your only chance.
Pick up your gun.
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like this?
Okay, you need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
I'm very sorry that's how life turned out for you.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
What am I gonna do with you?
The catatonic woman, especially now that she's unarmed, doesn't seem to be a threat to anyone but herself.
At ease, Patrol Officer Pig. Your heart is in the right place.
The catatonic woman doesn't understand, probably even hear your kind words. She just is. It's a shame. Recognition from an actual police officer would probably mean a lot to her. Too bad she'll never know.
Titus wants to be sheriff. I'll tell him how to find you. Maybe he knows your family.
Leave the radio on. Mr. Moran is on Channel 8.
She stands motionless, just a heap of clothes and flashes now. Maybe if you search her once more. The woman stands slumped. She looks catatonic under her mountain of RCM paraphernalia. Is one of those things a police cap?
Pick up the hat.
She doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap from her mountain of RCM paraphernalia.
Shake her
The
shoulder.
old woman doesn't react to your touch.
But I found my policeman's hat. Oh, he looks absolutely fucking stupid. I'd rather look like Dick Mullen, thank you. Well, I'll go talk to Titus, like, right now and get that dealt with. I have my gun now, though. That's exciting. Yeah, gun. I'm gonna level up my hand-eye coordination. Can I actually equip my gun and go shoot somebody? Oh, sweet!
Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It's like an extension of your arm, the polished wooden handle almost fusing into your palm.
I think my hand recognizes
it. Reminds you of the day you first held it, with fear and respect, hoping you don't have to use it in vain. The sun was out in Jamrock.
Yeah, that's the kind of guns they use these days, are pepper boxes.
This is your gun.
Whatever that exactly is, I know is a real thing.
Anything else. Because there is always a rational, sensible, reasonable solution to every situation.
Compared to her, yes.
And no, you have the moral high ground.
I don't think I ever found the gun in my original playthrough, but I must have, because I didn't get like an achievement or nothing. But I like don't really remember her at all. A 3-shot revolving barrel Villers-Lascelles pepper box, typically assigned to a reach rank of sergeant. The butt of the gun is worn, and the side reads Sunrise Parabellum. This is your gun, no doubt about it. Dude, I've only got one single bullet. That's not gonna help me if I have to shoot anybody. Yeah, the poor unhinged lady with dementia. She's much better call to have a gun. I mean, luckily it's not loaded. Hey, the only person I'm a danger to is myself. Damn. So my gun. So how come Kitsuragi's only got a? If it comes to you at rank of sergeant, how come Kitsuragi's only got a fucking?
There's something feral crouched between the rocks.
That'd be my guess, yeah. Something feral.
Something primal. Something forbidden.
You're gonna make me fuck it again?
Back away. Very slowly.
Oh, good. That is a that is a great fact.
By the water. Intriguing.
I don't see anything. What are we looking at? Oh, got it. Leopard print bodysuit. All right. It's not a wearable. It's an interactable. A leopard print body on washing the coast, between rocks, damp smell. It looks dangerously feral, as if you should think twice before getting closer.
This is a men's size L leopard pattern unitard with short sleeves. There are bits of seaweed stuck to it. It speaks to the animal inside you. Actually, this is a leotard, not a unitard. Unitards have legs.
This game it's very entertaining.
Slow and steady, boy.
And it can play out really difficult.
This. Drop it now. This thing will eat you.
Feel the material between my fingers.
Despite the time it's spent in the water, the garment itself is surprisingly silky. The leopard spots are slightly textured. The garment label says it's composed of 85% polyamide and 15% elastane.
What should I do with it?
You idiot. There's only one thing left to do. See how it fits. Just know that once the leotard goes on, it never comes off. You will change irrevocably, but don't you want to feel different? It can be a secret that only you know. You slip from your briefs into the leotard. It's very tight. You've never been cradled so firmly before.
Hilarious.
Putting on the garment feels like stepping into a warm summer lake. The silky warmth engulfs you.
Yes, this is the type of animal I want to be.
Down your pectoral muscles, your abdominals, your hips. It's impossible to tell where you end and the leopard begins. The dried sea salt chafes against your soft flesh. Again, once the leopard comes on, it's never ever coming off.
Leave it on
it's
forever.
It's wearing you now.
Wait, you told me I can't wear anything else on top of it? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, it's just my undergarments. Whew, I was worried for a minute. Oh, 100%. This game is extremely adult. I don't know if you were here or not when I almost had the chance to fucking, like, masturbate in the middle of the street. Oh, what? Some free booze. Oh, shit, son. Harrier's persona as a leopard. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, I didn't do it. But, like, yeah, depending on what, like if you have electrochemistry, there's a lot more about doing drugs and sex. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, this game is, like, very adult. Hey, Sleepy. Oh, hello. What's in here? A primer for small kids. Alright. In this game, yes. Well, that depends. Like, again, I'm... Like, this character I'm playing right now, like, does all the drugs, drinks all the beers, smokes all the cigarettes. Whereas, like, when I played my first playthrough, I was, like, straight-laced good cop. I didn't drink or smoke or anything. And I tried to make Harry a good person. Whereas this one, I'm kind of making Harry a piece of shit.
You hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads, A Primer for Small Kids. There's a bear involved.
Exactly what I need.
This book will show you the score. Get you oriented with those basic concepts you appear to be hazy on. The anthropomorphic...
That's the catch. It's a very slow burn. Like, it's mostly just a slightly interactive story. Slightly more interactive than a visual novel, basically. So there is a gunfight, but that's not till later, and it's not anything but like rolls. It's all very dice rolls. Oh man! Flip the pages.
Every page has one word designating one letter of the alphabet with a faded illustration. Most of them are scientific and cultural principles. It goes as follows.
Let's do it.
A is for azimuth. B is for Boreas. C is for Kosa.
Yeah, the game itself
D
is like...
It's for Diamite.
It's like a D&D type game,
F
right?
It's for Phlogiston.
But
G
instead of but there's no like actual combat. Like, yeah, I punched someone in the throat, but it's all like dice rolls.
H is for Homeboy.
You're here for the story.
I is for Econ. J is for Yura. K is for Collapse. L is for Laudanum.
Ooh, Laudanum.
M is for Myriad. N is for Nadir. O is for Oriole.
I mean, I said
P
Dungeons and
is for
Dragons, but
perihelion.
Dungeons and Dragons, it's like a pen and paper tabletop RPG is kind of like the thing they're going for. But
Q
very,
is for
very,
poison.
very, very, very
R
combat-like.
is for Rhododendron. S is for Sinus. T is for Tricolor. U is for Ultra. V is for Vector. W is for Varheit. X is for Xylophone. Y is for Ustava. Z is for Zenith.
That's it?
That's it. You know the alphabet now.
Yay! I know the alphabets. The alphabets. The game is like essentially though, Zakira, like a dark comedy. Essentially just a dark, depressing comedy. Dramedy, I guess, if you will. The main deal is you're here to catch a murder. You're here to find a murderer, but your character got here a week ago and had like a fucking crazy bender and essentially lost his fucking mind. So you start the game like hungover, not knowing who you are or anything about the world. So yeah, we've been through most of the game. Like, we're definitely in the last third, I want to say. I sang some karaoke last stream. If you are curious, Zakira, I don't have the link because I'm an idiot. I really should remember to link it. But I do have a YouTube channel where like have the VODs of this cut down.
It's you again. What is it?
Oh, that is interesting. Old catatonic lady on the fish market, other side of the bay. She needs help.
What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
Oh, thank you. Yes, if you're curious, there's my actual YouTube channel. And I've got the first 4 episodes. I haven't got 5 and then yesterday and today's episodes on there yet.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it? God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Kuron or something. Bastards left her alone when she got sick. We've been getting complaints.
Hey, wasn't Everard's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her. I don't know.
Oh, no worries. No worries at all, Zakira. Just want to let you know.
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene.
It's mostly a VOD channel.
Yours, Big.
Whatever you do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer if you do.
Nope, nothing of mine.
Well, whatever then, Copper.
No. They totally said what it was. What was it?
I don't remember. I was fucking drunk.
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help you with?
Thanks, Titus.
No problem, old cop man.
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
Oh, I hate to level up one more time for the logic. Yeah, and this is like my usual stream time. Even though I live in Canada. Because yeah, it's like, what, 4:30 right now? Yep. In half an hour I gotta go feed my pets. At some point this morning, I didn't double check with Angel, but I'm pretty sure Angel will be coming here to... Well, and Angel and I will be playing some stuff. What if I can steal stuff from Silang? No. 7:35 for you? Ah, so you're 3 hours ahead of me. You're Central Time. Alright, let's go to my... my lovely shack. Eastern. Oh, my apologies. EST. Ah, yes. I am PSD.
It's getting cold, this late in the night.
Oh boy. Time for another dream.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Go to sleep.
Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Ah.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around.
Yes. Has been Hotel and Hell of a Boss.
Recorded in you.
Why do you ask?
Forever. On Faraday.
Spinning. Spinning. Tell me, am I dreaming?
No. You're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash. The bang. The endless learning experience.
Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars.
I can't wait for season 2, yeah. I mean, I prefer Hell of a Boss myself, but I mean, I am curious to see where season 2 goes for sure.
The last time.
Because I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I mean, obviously it's got plot holes, but I mean, that's what you'd expect.
Flowers, the faces, turning, changing.
It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make
I want to
more of
see.
yourself
I don't think that
from
one
it.
character's dead.
I'm afraid you can't be unmade.
I think he'll be back again.
You can never forget this shit.
The rain, the snow. I don't want to. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter at old newspapers.
I think most people are.
Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers.
I'm a Millie
and
fan.
idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right. I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the working class. For the money, baby. For the greater good.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
Forget politics. I'll never sleep if I keep on like this.
Sure? You could be closing the door on her.
You're right, time to get political.
I knew you couldn't resist. So now you're gonna change the world.
Oh, you.
There he goes again.
Ooh. Oh, God.
He's a real political animal,
Millie.
Harry. He
Millie,
still
for sure.
doesn't see that it's the world.
Like, they're both equally good, but I don't know. But that's also because I'm biased, right?
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Feel the pillow under my cheek.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Do it for the wind.
And we're awake.
Rise and shine, comrade. It's time to get to work.
What's going
Despite
on?
all the thinking you've been doing, only 0.0001% of communism has been built. It's too great a task to undertake alone. You're going to have to get organized.
Have you seen my shit recently? I've really gotten
It's
it together.
good that your personal business is in order, but we're talking about political matters of world historical import here. You must seek out your revolutionary brothers and sisters. Find out how much communism they've built. Then, together, maybe you'll be able to build.
And it all
as much
depends on
as
the reasoning too, right?
0.0002% of communism.
Like,
But it
Millie
won't be
fucking killed
easy.
like crazy
Decades of persecution
when
by coalition authorities
when they
have
tried when
driven the
Moxie's
remaining
dad tried to marry him off,
of
right?
Monterey's underground.
And then they both fought like crazy when they were fighting off all the fucking
They live
FBI, friggin' Men in
These
Black type
communists
dudes.
aren't men. They're mole people.
How am I supposed to find them if they're hiding?
Let your nose guide you, detective.
You must mean my nose, as in my huge and highly functioning brain.
No, we meant your nose, as in that swollen muck detector in the center of your face. It just happens to be perfectly calibrated for sensing communists.
Oh?
You really have no idea what they're talking about. There's no linkage between ideology and olfaction.
What does communism smell like?
Failure.
Okay, what does failure smell like?
Smell you know all too well. Simultaneously repulsive and yet darkly appealing. Musty with a sharp tang, but also a remnant of lost sweetness. Like a rotting mango that's been swaddled in a coat from your grandfather's
Yeah,
attic.
right? That was so well animated.
What you're smelling
That
is
whole
your own
scene
body
was
odor,
incredibly
of
animated.
course. Nothing a shower and change of clothes couldn't fix. People sometimes complain there are no real communists left in Martinez. But you can smell their presence. They're out there, waiting for you to join them. Incidentally,
Yay!
during the
That's
waning
exciting.
days of the anti-centennial revolution,
Good job, Crafty.
a number of Revacholian communards constructed elaborate hideouts in abandoned root cellars, hollowed out tree trunks, and even residential sewage tanks. This latter phenomenon gave rise to the early anti-communist slogan, "The future's bright when you flush out the white."
Yes, very much. Very much chef's kiss. You are not wrong. Alright, let's get
First,
organized.
You'll have to locate the remaining communists in Martinez. When you get near to someone with revolutionary potential, your nose will give you the signal to establish contact. Again, no, it won't. Any olfactory response you perceive will be strictly psychosomatic.
Yay, the second
You
part.
should begin by
That's a bummer.
interrogating those lawless malcontents at the Dock Workers Union. They're an obvious place to start.
Alright, let's do
Here
it.
we go. Wake, brave worker, 'tis no time for bed. Fight till there's no slaves below, and no masters o'erhead.
Yay! Communism.
On the table, you see a bowl of
Oh
water,
boy, here we go.
a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Ah, here it goes.
Like an artist with a brush or a master
My
swordsman,
mutton chops are gone.
use the small mirror and the straight razor with some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line. The sharp blade
Oh, God.
your skin, producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender, the air brushing against it chilly.
Oh. Feel your clean-shaven cheeks.
They feel so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you, as if you just came from a cold bath.
Why is shaving the right call?
Reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger, maybe.
Oh, wait, that's the catch, though. I mean, Hasbin Hotel was made to be like a musical, though, right? Alright, time to lose the
An old mirror
expression.
hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. The expression fixed to your clean-shaven
Hold on.
face. You're still not accustomed to it.
Time to shave my face and lose the expression. Oh, God. Those are two things I kept for the entire game last time. So it hurts me. It hurts me to have no facial hair right now. It hurts me. I miss Harry's beard. Or mustache. Chops. Oh, I can actually equip the ledger? Oh, cool. I didn't realize it was actually a thing I could equip. Cool. The electrochemistry. Electrochemistry. Oh my. I know. I got rid of it though. I didn't want to, but I got rid of it. And now we're gonna get rid of the expression, so help me. Goodbye.
An old mirror hangs on the wall.
Expression.
You see your reflection in it. It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like
oh God!
It's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
Oh boy, let the mirror be. Oh, poor Harry. He's not very hairy anymore. Okay, anyways. Good times, good times, good times. How you doing, by the way, Ion? Hey, Kim. I'm shaved and sad now. So, point to your face. I shaved.
Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps.
What is it? You can tell me.
I'm not really sure about this turn of events. I think the mutton chops might have been a better idea. They sort of seem to cover up some of the...
Damage. Yeah, damage. He means damage.
Either way, good on you. You were saying?
Hold on a second. Try to smell Kim.
The lieutenant's posture becomes rigid and uncomfortable as you lean forward and sniff the area just above his shoulder blade. The lieutenant is fastidious as a cat in matters of his personal upkeep. And yet, in the folds of his jacket, you can just perceive the stale and acrid traces of oil rags, transmission fluid, and brake pads. Wait. There's something else there. Something that sets your GABA receptors aflutter. The lieutenant's aftershave, a common drugstore brand. Strong hints of pine needle. But what sort of ideological picture do these smells paint? Tough to say.
I'm sorry to hear you're only okay.
Do you need something, detective?
Just what a good brand of aftershave you
It's
use.
nothing fancy, just plain old Tiger Super Special. I do like the way it tingles though. It's the only part of shaving I actually look forward to. Was there something else you wish to discuss?
Nope. Onwards. Can I show him that I got my gun back too?
Yes.
Point gun at Kim. I got my gun back. I hate that I lost the chops. And the expression, because now I just look sad and naked. A sad, naked man. What's this over here? Those old cigarette butts and coffee from me? A bottle drained of all its booze is frozen to the ice. Yeah. Okay, time to go convince fucking Titus. Oh yeah, let's try. Let's see. Let's see, because I didn't even think of that. Go back to the pawn shop and pawn my gun again. Fuck the world. Hey.
That's one brutal motor carriage.
Says the young man with piss on his back.
If
Nice.
I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
His companion wears the simple yet elegant slogan, fuck the
A
world.
snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
Who are you?
I can tell you who we're not. cop. We're not snitches or skulls.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and on the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls.
Okay then, let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs.
What's with the jackets?
What about them?
Why does your jacket have piss?
Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss. The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And, I guess, it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences.
What?
Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message.
What?
What I mean by this is, we are all piss and that the world is inherently meaningless.
It seems that the young man has a certain expertise in at least one field.
And why do you have "fuck the world" on your jacket?
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching it.
I'm wondering if the poetics come with the jacket, or are they derived from something else entirely?
To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything. If you blow up the lake, though,
blow it up.
You get more fish in a shorter time. And, for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking someone. Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing. And that, to me, feels glorious.
What?
Sticking your dick into the void.
Hate to admit it, but in a weird way, he's got a point.
Yeah, I don't get it,
Is
Rhetoric.
it a coincidence that here we have two badass jackets and two badass cops?
Hey, Kim.
Yes?
What do you think about their jackets?
Leather jackets adorned with immature writing? The ideology they convey helps the boys justify poor choices in life and fashion. I'm not a fan.
Why are you always so patronizing when cool possibilities cross our path? Which one would you wear?
I'm not sure I understand you, detective.
Are you more of a piss or fuck the world kind of guy? Come on, Kim, it's just a mental exercise.
If only to end this discussion. Theoretically, if I were a juvenile delinquent, if I were to already be down that path, I think piss is the stronger of the two statements.
That works. I feel more like a fuck the world kind of guy.
Seems about right, especially considering your heroic exit attempts.
So are we done here? Or you don't need us around for your secret whisper party, do you?
Okay, wait, hold on. Half-light. Get your pants. Half-light. That's minus a half-light. Let's see if I can do it now.
That ride is
Hey, piss. Look who it is.
Let's hold everybody else
Shrunken
first.
Cophead material.
Do you guys know the Cindy the Skull?
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right proper skull.
Yeah, a true artist of the future.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
For all their nihilistic, the lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
You're actually confusing. Are you part of the Skulls
We're
or not?
Franchise skulls. Well, not yet. Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them.
And what makes you think they'd accept
Because
you?
we can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
Ah, you'll see for sure once we're in. It's the last thing you'll ever see before the void consumes you.
Throw him off his game. You don't feel very scared.
Are you sure a skull would say that?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're only saying practice things for now, so we don't mean no harm to the Skulls brand, or to you.
The Skulls
This is
brand.
definitely something the Skulls would say. But we're not trying to encroach on the Skulls brand in any way. On the contrary, we're just here to market it.
So you're pretending to be as nasty as
Hey,
the
we could be
Skulls.
just as hard. Like pavement on top of pavement, or a brick on top of another brick.
Nice,
Or a
good analogy.
grave on top of a grave.
These kids have the vocabulary, but might be missing a brain.
Enough of this scullery. Oh, here we go. Ask for the jackets.
No,
yeah!
no. Don't ask anything. Be subtle and scary. The boys dream about being skulls. Use that.
Boys, with those jackets, you're gonna be Skull Kings in no time.
No! Skulls don't have kings. I think. And we're not even in yet.
Yeah, man, keep your voice down. Skulls don't take it lightly when folks pretend to be them. We're not even prospects yet.
Prospect must be a hierarchical term. Probably in the lower end.
Not even prospects and already aspiring to be kings?
Oh, you boys are ambitious. Only prospects and already planning a coup in the Skulls. You're destined to go far.
He gets it. Passive-aggressive flattery.
Shut the fuck up! Are you trying to get us killed?
Now bring it to the jackets and, yes, start shouting.
Yeah, we want to be cool killer skulls too, like you guys, but we don't have the skull jackets.
Please be quiet. What? What do you want? The jackets?
You got it. No need for cruelty.
You offer us your jackets like that? It'd be impolite to refuse.
Oh, man. Okay, I get it. Skulls don't really wear slogans anyway. This was stupid.
Fuck.
Woohoo! Alright! Got me some jackets.
The lieutenant watches the boys take their jackets off with mild amusement.
Since you said you're more of a... I'll give you the
I'm
other one.
absolutely okay with not having either one, thank you.
Don't you want to express your individuality?
I already am expressing my individuality.
I'm not. I don't have a jacket anymore.
Good. I wanted you not to express yours.
Cold-hearted cop.
So, it's going to wave a pair in case the need arises.
The need will not arise.
The jackets are meant to complete each other. If a man was standing alone on a street corner with his written on his back, it'd just be an individual that has taken a liking to you, Ryan. And fuck the world, all on its own, is, frankly, generic.
I don't know, Eric. It's cold out.
Yeah, let's get out of here. The cops fucked us.
Woohoo! Plus half light, minus a rhetoric. Plus drama, minus an authority. Oh yeah, baby. Fuck the world. Put on my sweet electrochemistry pants. Put on my Hero of Heimdall shirt. Oh no, I can't because I wear the armor. Fucking looking sick. Put on these fingerless gloves. Fuck the world, baby! Amazing. Incredible. Alright, I gotta feed my animals. And we'll finish talking to Titus here. But for now, I'll be right back. We're doing an idle animation! Adorable! I didn't even notice that. What? That was cool.
Wait. No. Something about this bunch doesn't smell right.
What do you mean, are they Everett's guys?
They are, but they don't seem too keen to talk with you. do they? No, they don't. Glenn seems to be contemplating grievous bodily harm while he massages his raw knuckles.
Whoa. Hello, Zebra Pig. Ooh, your backstory, that's cute. Oh, I like it.
In the far back, Eugene is doing his best to ignore you. And from his perch at the end of the table, Titus Hardy himself stares at you with a cold contempt that makes you want to leave the cafeteria straight away.
Okay, why?
Besides, you're pretty sure they consider themselves social democrats.
All right.
It's you again. What is it?
Oh, God damn it. Push rate to level up. So I do need to level up.
Demon?
Stop calling it that.
There it is.
Demon!
Stop it. Stop talking to it.
No, I just want to talk to the demons. We
What are you doing, Angel? How are you doing this morning? Just wake up? Oh, meh. Sorry to hear that, guy. God, I look terrible. I look like I should be part of the village people. With my dick mullet outfit back on, I think. My snake skin's back on. That's unfortunate. I assume a long weekend in a bad way. I need to level up so I can put another point.
There. Do you smell that?
Smell
Can
what?
you not detect that inimitable whiff of dissatisfaction and restlessness? That sense that the world is in need of dramatic...
Spring
What
cleaning.
do you smell? The first thing that strikes you is the overwhelming brine. You imagine yourself underwater. 100-legged arthropod scuttling along the murky silt at the bottom of the sea. But then, the unmistakable reek of seagull shit hits you. Buoyed along on the air currents, an acrid melody atop moldering cords of wood rot and heavy fuel oil.
Everything in order, detective?
Just taking in the normal air like a morning
There's
detective.
a lot to take in, isn't there?
Oh yeah, living life, you know how it is. Playing this. Working. Nothing too crazy. We still good for this morning, or do you need a break? Oh, I figured we were still playing Sons of the Forest. Unless you want to play something else?
Without a doubt, your politico-olfactory cortex doesn't deceive you. The smell is coming from that balcony over there.
You mean from Cindy?
Certainement. A precocious communist youth. A symbol of a kinder, more hopeful future. Now's your chance to establish contact with your revolutionary brothers and sisters. A chance to establish contact with the future. What a beautiful, terrible thought.
Yo, Cindy.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural? I don't believe it. I've never known those boys to have manners.
The bemusement in her voice doesn't fully mask genuine tenderness.
They seem to hold you in high esteem.
They'll never be skulls, but their hearts are in the right place.
Yeah, no worries, no rush. Take your time. Big waggle for zebra. Ah. Skulls are cool. Can I be a skull?
Chance. But you can still do your part to revitalize the neighborhood.
Okay, how's
She
that?
throws you a conspiratorial glance, then presses her finger to her lips and squints up at the sky, as though straining to hear something in the distance.
Have you noticed the quiet? Every so often, you might hear a gunshot pierce the air somewhere in Jamrock. But in Martinez, no gunshots, no sirens. The people are languishing in boredom and complacency. This place is a sepulchre. We'll paint it red. We bring the raucous. You bring the sirens.
She's making a valiant effort to come off as a nihilist, but she's really just an angry little commie. No wonder she was talking about the streets flowing red. That's what happened during the revolution.
So it's like being a skull and a communist.
You got me, pig shit. I don't make for a very good skull. I like animals too much. Simians and pigs. But I'm still gonna write some damn good graffiti-o on this wall.
Her voice sounds different when she speaks this candidly. Older somehow.
Hey, sister, let's talk
And
politics
what
for a minute.
do you know about politics?
I'm searching for a bunch of mole people.
Pigs and moles, eh? Sounds like something out of a children's fairy story.
It's not, it's very serious.
Oh, did I hurt? Whatever. I know someone who's into some pretty underground stuff. You're looking for Staban.
Who's
A
Staban?
right communist who runs a mega cool and very secret meeting.
Do you know where to find it?
I might.
Will you tell me?
No.
The lieutenant let slip a sigh that seems to suggest this turn was utterly predictable.
Just tell me what you want me to do.
A grin extends across her face. A laughing skull. Death hilarious. This is gonna be bad.
Oink for me, piggy. Just once.
Oh, come on. This is no way to treat your revolutionary brother.
Wrong. This is exactly how I treat my little brother.
I'm not oinking for
Be
you.
a good pig now. No oink, no goods.
Oink.
Well, well. Seems like we're dealing with one tough pig. I'm impressed.
Yes, somehow you managed to oink with at least a modicum of dignity. The lieutenant, needless to say, is not impressed.
Sounds like you're really serious about meeting Staban. It's touching. Sort of.
Sort of.
Steban's group meets only at night in an old room in these apartments here. It just so happens you're in luck. Their weekly meeting is tonight.
Ooh, nice.
Poke your snout around sometime after 10 p.m. and you might just find them.
Very helpful, thanks, Cindy.
Hold on. You didn't think it would be that easy, did you?
Oh, well, I hoped it would be.
See, Steban's a bit on the paranoid side. He's got all these mega secret passphrases to keep out infiltrators and the like. You can't join the meeting without one.
But you're not going to tell me, are you?
Why would I? That would be so boring. Now, let's see if you're half as dedicated a communist as you say you are. That's enough. Off with you then.
Ooh, hold up. I might be able to finally do this conceptualization thing. Aha.
Hello again, officers. Have
50%
you come
chance.
to admire my mural?
Come on.
They do. Painter always paints his own portrait.
Man, that's lame.
No, it's great.
I'm gonna paint a self-portrait, but sort of, you know, from the inside, to show people what it's like.
That's pretty fucked up. Even for you, piggo.
Okay, I won't do that. Please just give me some paint and a brush. I need to do some art.
You're a real sad sack. You know that? Go ahead then. Art it up. Just try not to hurt yourself. And no self-portraits.
Thanks, Cindy. Pick up the brush.
Sure, anytime. Us shit artists have to help one another. Besides, I was out of fuel oil anyway.
The right idea is not coming to her. It's excruciating. You know what you've got in that fuel canister you scavenged from your Kanema? Red-dyed heavy fuel.
I knew there was a reason I didn't sell that fuel
and
yet.
A brush. You're ready to do this.
Bye, Cindy. Oh man, let's go paint a wall, baby. Hey, Alex, how you doing?
The paintbrush in your hand is like a loaded revolver. What will it be, Desperado? Quite a few things come to mind.
Oh man. Oh man. That one. Woohoo!
You've spoken. The wall will now silently repeat the message for a decade or so, until the sea air degrades the paint, adding another layer of detritus to the city.
Very poetic. Real poetry. Should we return to our murder investigation? I hear there's a really bad one we are supposed to solve.
Kim, can you not just let me enjoy my motivational message? God. I don't know what it is, but something beautiful will happen. Is that it? Is that straight up it? Oh man. Did I even get that much experience from it? There's gotta be a way I can reset the white check for Titus. Because I still need like 40 experience to level up. I'm gonna go explore the beach some more. What do you guys have to say? Anything new exciting to talk about?
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabinier do for you?
Ah, do Maybells mean anything to you, Renee?
I prefer the old name, Insulindian Lily. Girls bought them to young cadets when they entered service. Wearing them on your cap was supposed to bring good luck.
This is a royalist military
It
mission?
used to be. But the communards were fond of them too.
So everyone wore them, gotcha.
Revolutionary flowers. Bells of the revolution.
I'm sure that means something.
You know what? No. They brought me misery, false hope, and disappointment. The revolutionaries sullied them.
But it wasn't the revolutionaries
Your sandwich is on the
that
ground,
sullied
Gaston.
the idea for you, was it? She gave them to me too, and your jealous little heart just couldn't accept it.
Enough! I can go over these matters in detail with you, Gaston, but not while we have company. So, officers.
Oh, pardon me.
Maybells don't blossom yet, do they?
Maybe on some remote parts of the city they do. But I think you'll have to wait for at least a month.
I understand Jean-Marie
There's
meant a lot to you?
nothing for you to understand here. It is not her death you are investigating.
Well, no, you're right, but what happened?
I was 22 when I returned from King Guillaume's IKEA operation. in the
IKEA
south.
operation? Were you guys building a
Found
bunch of
my
tables for the
sweetheart in
locals?
arms of this wretch.
Sounds nice.
The IKEA operation was a 7-year campaign, during which Suzerain Guillaume's army forcefully united the people in the southeastern part of La Petite Continent, collectively
Petite
known
Continent.
as the IKEA tribes, under the Revacholian banner.
I won her back. But while I was dealing with some issues,
You were like a dark cloud sucking the joy out of every living thing around you. And you hurt her.
Dark cloud. That sounds unpleasantly familiar.
Hey, I'm shaved now. Less cloud.
Those days and memories are gone.
The old soldier says nothing, but when his glance quickly runs over Gaston's face, there's an odd look in his eyes.
So is there anything with the hang guy?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the
Seriously,
locals,
exactly.
I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement, but this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the
In
locals?
Martinez, the union is the law, so can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
What about police women?
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
There are no duties an RCM woman couldn't carry
But
out.
you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks. Don't you, officer?
No, it's really all about just how they, you know.
Really, officer. Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top.
Dude, don't phrase it like that,
Gender
though.
equality is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail. But I do not wish to discuss this matter further.
You're playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Was it made by a sea monster rising from the depths?
No. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Oh, well, that's less exciting.
Heavy artillery fire, you say? That's the best kind of artillery fire. Very interesting.
Okay, it's crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy
Because
artillery
that's
used?
what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Wait, you used artillery fire against
Sadly,
them?
no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs.
What?
We didn't so, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
I get it. I'd bomb this place too.
Place is a damn beachhead, son. They didn't do it because they didn't like you.
Mommy is a dinosaur from our imagination and
Love it. The beachhead.
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Deathblow. Sounds grim.
This here is Blood Ground, where Coalition boats
Sorry,
make
Crafty.
landfall and clean those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Oh, nice.
Blood Ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Oh, that explains all the war
Damn
damage.
right, son. They lit the fire of hell on this city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the Coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players on the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
Nothing. I don't think. I just do.
I'm just so damn sorry it had to be the Coalition. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol. Or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Poor guy.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
If only I had my radio on me.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
You mentioned Guillaume?
True king in both blood and mind. Led Revachol before Frisel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Okay, what's the
suzerain?
suzerain?
Is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already.
One sec. They've forgotten already.
They will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Thanks for your time. Yoink. Composure. I'm sure I've only got I'm pretty sure I'm wearing the only thing that gives me a composure boost right now. Do I have anything that's negative composure? Oh, wait, hold on. I put Dick Mullen's coat back on. Okay.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabinier do for you?
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the past and his old uniform.
So Angel and I will not be playing today. He's he's got an ear infection apparently, so he can't wear his headphones on. He can't wear his headphones. So it's unfortunate, but we'll try again next week.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabineers in service of Frissel I, Guillaume le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
Don't you mean Frissel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown. But he was our clown, ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Okay, thanks for the time. I want to talk to the Hardy Boys. Yo, Hardy Boys.
It's you again. What is it?
It's your mother. No, but seriously. I can visit your beat. Damn it. Damn it. I'm gonna leave. Let's talk to you again. Really. The Hard Disco
hello,
Boys.
dear.
You got that
There
right,
you
Apple
are
Boys.
again.
Tell me more about this rare
Sweetie,
cryptid.
it's fascinating, but I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
No, I want to hear about the insect.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but
Ah yes, Phasmatodia, a diverse group of insects whose bodies resemble twigs, leaves, that sort of thing. Ghost insects, colloquially. Oh yeah. Here comes the interesting.
where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insulindian coast. Hence its name, the Insulindian phasmid. Perhaps you'll...
I knew it. We're gonna be
It's not made up, officer. I can assure you.
Reed bugs, but yes.
It's simply elusive, so much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
Does it have cool powers?
Yes, it can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it's stayed hidden all these years, centuries even.
What makes you think it's around here?
Well, some teenagers
I'm
making
about
out
to
in the
bust.
reed saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping.
Interesting. Maybe the phasmid made the teenagers make out.
Maybe the phasmid made them make out?
I doubt it. It's not like teenagers need much encouragement in that regard.
Damn it, electrochemistry. I gotta stop saying what electrochemistry wants.
Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insulindian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
Enthusiasm has wiped the worry from her face. Her eyes sparkle behind her glasses.
You seem very excited about this
I
cryptid.
suppose I have something of a personal connection to the Insulindian phasmid. All scientists have their little hobby horses.
Is it valuable?
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
So what's so special about this stick bug, then?
Oh, dear. I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well.
Oh yeah, definitely not, because
It
it's fun.
is very
It's
special.
funny.
Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could...
Okay. Hey, guard. What do you want to chat about?
Smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
Told you I'd rock that shit.
It was all right. Subdued. I might start letting people up there again. Now, what can I do for you?
But my drink, you pour me
Do
one?
I have a shaker in my hand? Is this a shaker?
He sounds irritated.
No, there's nothing there.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I wearing a bow tie and doing this? Am I smiling? Do you see me smiling and shaking my little shaker? No. Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm not a bartender. I'm a cafeteria manager. Is there anything else you wanted?
Yes, a beer.
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
I'm an alcohol-operated detective. If you want me to clean up the dead body and solve the case, then you need to insert alcohol into my mouth.
Oh, well, in that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple?
Pineapple.
Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. I have work to do and broken things to fix. If that was all, I'd like to return to it.
Goodbye. Okay, 5 more experience. We're almost there. I still gotta get 10 more experience. Can I talk to you guys about anything else anymore?
What is it?
Did you hear that? Did you hear me sing? Did you like it?
That was pretty good, Harry. Wasn't it, Jean?
Huh, that was. Yeah, that was absolute shit, if you want my opinion. Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had cluster headaches. Horrible. Truly horrible. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to this torture again. I mean, seriously, you need to...
Jean, it's not right. Don't make it worse, and I really liked it.
Are you by any chance leaning real close? Working class?
Well, raising 2 children and half a husband on a patrol officer's wage? Yes, I guess I am working class.
Do you want to rise up and tear down the entire fucking system with me?
No. Okay, sort of. But not with you. Like you are now. Don't take this the wrong way.
Alright, are you with him?
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He's an asshole.
You're an asshole. You know what? Maybe we're both assholes.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
Look, something really is bugging me. Are we or are we not from the same
God
police
damn
station?
it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
Okay, bye.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
Kim, who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
Are you famous or
Not as
something?
famous as you, superstar.
Yeah, it's still irony.
It's happening. My hard work is paying off. I'm becoming famous.
Oh, yes, you are. And you've worked really, really hard, haven't you?
Jean is obviously suffering.
Okay, superstar. Talk to me. What do you want? You want a pat on the back?
Got some questions for you. I'm a cop.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like a man down on its luck? I'm trying real hard here, man.
Oh, well, go solve your case then. That would count as trying hard.
Now you got some questions
No.
for me? Yeah, I am Superstar Cop. Why not?
Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fuck... Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things. Say one. Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
A cover-up. What the author of the cover-up is the perp? Makes sense.
I know, right? But what's the motive?
You don't have a motive? Then the double cover-up seems too neat.
Yeah. Hey, why am I telling you these
I
things?
don't know. Why are you?
Who knows why we do the things we do? Somehow, bouncing those ideas off the man with sunglasses felt calming, like you've done it before.
Oh my god, there's more. You want... Okay, why not? Let's do the old thing over again. We're not wasting time. A cover-up. What the author of... I don't know. Oh my god, there's more.
Goodbye. Okay. Okay. How about you? Can we talk about you? I need friggin' just a
Hi
little
again,
bit
Gendarme.
more. What's in here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I'm here to kick some ass and solve the case I'm working on.
Well,
I'm
here's
about
to
to
you.
bust.
Wait.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Okay. Who can I talk to get 5 more experience? Oh wait, I know what I can try and do. Yo! Whoa, hey, Butteroo! Conceptualization.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Oh, I'm still locked.
What's up?
Don't worry
It's
about the
like-
strike.
Whatever. Some
What's
pretty
seen
wild
demanding,
stuff. I've
don't
heard
care.
talk there's anything
Okay.
else.
All
Us
of who?
lorry drivers.
Not you?
Not my thing.
Okay.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? He tries his best to look nonchalant.
Ah, here we go.
But there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Empathy.
Ease into it.
Ah, shit.
Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
My man! I want to know about your soul!
Cool. We all want to know each other's woes and all. But people, man, they have slippery souls.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
Fair enough. Let's go talk to this fucking guy. Talk to you again. Maybe you have 10 experience you can give me. Or 5 experience you can give me.
Looking for something? It's about not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand.
Oh, so you're just a racist.
I'm not
Makes sense.
Just racist. Look, people who've studied.
Race is a simplistic means of social classification based on easily observed attributes.
Right.
features, and
I've already
pseudo-
made up mine. Want to hear it? Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Push your luck.
Alright, I've just made my point. Not a racist.
There it is again. That's heavy fuel oil, mostly. Because it's an industrial harbor. Years of turmoil, of hopes and dreams, ground beneath.
Thanks for the follow, Husky Wolf. Much appreciated.
Can you smell it now? You inhale the cilia along your tingle with excitement.
Smells.
As they sift through the swirling morass of industrial odors. First come the smells of the agitated strikebreakers. Layers of body oil and sweat. Over-buttered meals pulled from bake-like lunch pails. The biting stench of lye soap. And then there's the slowly oxidizing metal gates. The scent of stale grease emanating from every crack.
Still smelling for communists, detective?
What makes you say that?
No offense, detective, but you are not particularly subtle.
The lieutenant's right. It's sort of amazing how unsubtly you're sniffing the air around you. Almost like you're trying to call attention.
They're just sitting around like... Communism.
What the lieutenant thinks is irrelevant. Your politico-olfactory cortex is lighting up like a holiday display. Look, it's pointing you right to that railing over there.
Do you, Husky? That's nice.
Yes, now's your chance to establish contact.
Yo, mañana. You want to join my communism?
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Attempt to establish contact. Listen, brother. Something important I need to talk
What's
to you
that,
about.
boy?
Now's your chance. Remember, communists are notoriously skittish, so it's best to insinuate your way in.
We're looking for the secret cabal of mole people.
You might have to look elsewhere for help with that.
Okay, I'm looking for our mutual friend Cross.
Don't think I've ever met a Kras personally.
Okay, maybe it's time to abandon the subtle approach.
I'm looking for communists. You know any?
Comunistas, huh? Can't say that's where I thought you were heading with this. Not that I'm criticizing. It's good for a man to take his time and think about the whole socio-political...
Communism.
It's certainly been an interesting development to witness firsthand.
So you've given up copying and now you're hunting comunistas. Care to say why?
Honestly, I had a weird dream and now I need to get to the bottom
Chasing
of
a
it.
dream, huh? I have to respect that, boy. I wish I could help. Unfortunately, I don't know many comunistas.
Are you sure? You smell like a
Didn't realize
communist.
you could smell communism. But then, I'd never studied the subject.
Maybe it's not taught in any of your so-called universities, but there's definitely something going on here.
Ah, but you know, I did meet a genuine ideologo a few months ago. Perhaps he's your guy.
You say his name was Steban by any
Didn't say
chance?
anything about his name. Wasn't this sort of encounter where names matter?
Where'd you meet him?
It was late one night as I was leaving the arbor.
Communism.
He was waiting on the
Ew.
corner in a classic Saramerizian
Ew.
jacket. Like the one you've got there. He asked me for a light. We shared cigarettes. Then he asked me if I ever thought about getting into some of the extra physical branches of communism.
See, all this political chit-chat is just an excuse to rip tar with strangers. Let's say we just skip right to the good part then.
An extremely cool way to establish contact. Wish I'd thought
It
of
was
that.
alright. A little like something out of a Vespertine spy novel, but I must respect the effort.
What if I find
I
the guy?
couldn't tell you. Once I declined his offer,
Yeah, he's a fellow Apple boy.
and he disappeared back into the night. Just before he melted into the shadows, he turned to me and said, "Remember Dobrava and Abadanais."
You two keep it not so lewd.
And then he was gone.
Don't go too lewd on me over there. Oh, what do you think that
Been
means?
wondering about that myself. Some comunista inside talk could be. Not meant for the wider public. They love that kind of thing. You'd have to ask someone who knows.
I don't mind a
the
little bit of
ideologo personally.
nudity, but yeah, don't go too far.
Not to interfere in your personal errand, but it might have something to do with that passphrase Cindy mentioned earlier.
Oh, good thinking, Kim.
Lieutenant nods.
Just in time. I salute you, boy.
Sorry.
And wish you good fortune on this grand ideological quest.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Oh, well, thank you. That weasel I visited turns out as one hell of a colonial
Yeah,
mug
the
representation.
janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
Yeah, as mug collectors represent antiquity
Like
and
I
social
said
values.
before, I don't know much about this weasel, but the bossman said he's a real piece of work.
Okay, we do
Thanks
anything
for
with the
helping
Hardy
out, friend.
Boys?
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Very interesting. Who else can I go talk to this fucking meat-headed racist again? Yo, racist guy. Do I get kicked in the face again?
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
I knocked you out like a god of martial arts.
True. I said nothing about our personal dynamic. That has altered. A little.
I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Oh boy. I knew this world. I understand it's a racist. Oh boy. This is for the thing.
What thing? We already got in the harbor.
You are obviously a liberal, Sailorite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races.
Oh
Type
boy.
B, the servile races.
Oh
and the vile
boy.
CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you leave at the game?
Tell me about the worst ones, please.
I knew you would go straight for the vile cauldron. Everyone does.
What if I've changed my mind now?
I mean, otherwise, it just won't make any sense.
Yes, it would seem nonsensical.
Oh god.
Those
Pepe.
are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
Ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Sorry, Husky.
A receding genetic pool has led them out on reprehensible
Yeah, who are they?
Vespertines and
Don't
the
actually
other
care.
large
Don't care.
overproduction, as
Don't
proven
care.
by the mound and the mess.
Continue receiving wisdom. Oh God.
Nature
No.
was not capable of.
Tipo, to an untrained, pinkness is
Oh
the
God.
koi.
Wouldn't
Gross.
even one for.
Ever short.
Don't
Is
care.
it 82,000 years that we've been.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Gra.
The world's most laughable
Zara,
centrist. Offend the political center 7 times.
The revolution is enough of.
Alright, tell me about them
tips
now.
the FRA.
Yeah, I don't want to go into
would
it.
Be cruel. You
Right.
understand no
Yeah, I don't care.
laws.
Okay,
I
leaving.
cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss. Tibere.
Yeah, I don't care. Well, that was not enlightening at all. Oh, Woofy. It's okay, I've got eczema too. Eczema. But I mean, I grew out of it, but I had it when I was young, when I was a kid. Hey, you. Hey, you. Yeah, let's chat some more. Yeah, he was pretty fucking terrible.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Oh, I know what you meant. What's your
We
goal
were
here?
promised work. We'd be in there.
If it was an option, I probably would.
The bastards hadn't
Waste a bullet on him.
The physically impressive.
Honest men, we came here.
I have a question.
You think they follow because I'm.
What is the
when
strike?
a bunch of
What do they want?
When the man, there's something odd in the way.
Ah, he'll fit in with
His
the
shirt is
jean.
far too small.
Wearing new
He ignored
clothes.
Silence. You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Even though I already know.
Right to work! Right? Hell no. Fucking bomb.
You hear it. I'm going to.
How about you fuck?
Okay. There could be weapons aiming at us. The man's breathing steadies, but his eyes are.
Too swole for his clothes. So he's wearing armor underneath the dickhole. I just want somebody to give me a little bit more experience. Back down to the beach. Oh, wait. Haha.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft
radio.
This is Precinct 57. How...
Please take me to the 41st.
Denfort, come in.
Found my badge.
Denfort,
Haha!
glad to hear that.
Feels good to get that off your chest, right? Celebration with beer.
I also found my 9mm baby.
Denfort, sir, roger that, and very glad to hear it. I will make relevant changes to the report. Roger that, 10-10, over.
This is Precinct... Just a second, officer. Sylvie Malaika on the line for you, officer. Yes, hello?
Hey, Sylvie, please
Oh,
again.
great. What else do you need, detective?
Do you know my paperwork ended up in the trash can behind the whirly?
Well... You tried to jam it down the toilet, sir. Clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it. I am sorry about that. Anything else, detective?
Why'd you quit your
You
job?
mean, why did I leave the bar?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from whom?
You know whom.
Okay, you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know. I just...
Okay, thanks.
You hear the
Anything else I can help you? 57.
in the cabin. You
Okay, there we go. Now we can move on. Haha! Once I level up my... logic. Logic up. Okay, and then we're gonna go to my inventory. Except and close, inventory, nope. Inventory, okay. Stuff for logic. 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 It's minus a logic. Okay, that'll do. Brings my logic to a +3. Alright, Titus. Did she ride the cock carousel? I don't think she rode the cock carousel.
It's you again. What is it?
Alright, Titus. Alright, 83% chance.
A sudden
there we
flash
go.
of light
That's what I
in your
needed.
cortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion, all channeled into a single thought.
Ooh.
A massive activity spike in the amygdala copicum, the part cops use to pin murders on people.
Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off
So
him?
that's what you were squinting at. You were trying to come up with a theory, weren't you? That she did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was cobbling together shit so he could put her away. It's RCM 101.
Well, let old Titus set your mind at ease then. She didn't do it. She was here all night.
Sunday night, 11:30 to 12:15. She was here all that time?
Yeah, with us, drinking. Near the stage there.
She didn't go to the toilet?
No.
Well, 45-minute window. She's with you the whole
All
time.
right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not getting into what that operation is again, Cope.
Mm-hmm.
And just because she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot him. I've been through this. It's not plausible.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that roof.
There's a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof. Through what looks like an abandoned pinball workshop.
People say there was a pinball arcade here. Sometime
Yes.
before the hostel. What was it called, Theo?
It's like...
East Delta Pinball Arcade. Weird place.
Kimball.
When-
Right, I totally forgot that was his thing. Holy shit.
Staircase in this building.
I totally forgot. Oh, I did. We haven't done that part in the story. Like in this playthrough, I didn't do the Kimball arc.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop.
From there, a door leads straight to the roof. You can just step
Ruby
outside.
could have gone up, shot him, come down. All under 7 minutes.
That's quite the theory.
I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there.
It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of...
Just now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that it?
Also found footprints upstairs in the old workshop.
Recent.
Recent.
What else could you make out? How recent? What size?
Oh, they're about a week or
That
two old.
close, huh? How fortunate. Good news is, I'm still listening.
Remember that key I found there?
I don't like guessing, Cope. No one does.
It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof. This key was right here, with you, all the time.
You didn't find it, but Ruby did. That's how she got up there.
Quit jumping to conclusions, Theo. You took that key. Did it look like it was recently put there?
I mean, no,
No,
but
the ribbon was old. Faded. It'd been there for 20 years at least.
she could have just put it back there once she was
Why?
done.
This doesn't make sense. It's damn interesting.
Absolutely not. I can't even, like, pretend to be a fascist.
It doesn't fit well, but it fits. And he knows it.
Hey, was the winch up
I've
back
seen
that
the
her wall?
winch. I'm not blind. You saying it's part of the elevator she used?
This is
to get
technically only my
there?
second run, and I'm doing mostly electrochemistry.
That's one mystery.
Kind of just fucking around.
An architectural mystery. Doesn't much concern Ruby, does it?
But you do agree that the shot came from the roof,
Why
right?
not? You can't draw a straight line. Maybe from the coast. I've been too busy with this shit to see if it's possible. So no, I don't think it was a sniper. It was close up.
Have we firmly established Ruby could have access to the roof where the man was shot?
Firmly doesn't go well with, but a route does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one.
Phase 2. Murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least
We can punish you for it? I believe it does, because fascists are dicks.
Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself.
I've already established Ruby was running drugs. She could have smuggled guns,
God
too.
Damn, that's just about your favorite topic, isn't it? Every fucking 5 seconds.
All I'm saying is, from what I saw in her cabin, she'd have no trouble getting a
Trouble.
gun.
This is Revachol. Even the roid heads in the gym had a carbine. No one has trouble getting a gun. I still never saw her carry one.
He must be referencing some past case of theirs. He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying only confirms your theory.
I didn't say I'd prove she had the murder weapon. I just said we need to find her.
All right, Carl. Keep talking. I'll tell you when I've had enough.
Pete, we're not seriously considering it, are we? Ruby wouldn't do this. Why would she do something like this?
Phase 3. Motive. The last component.
It's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the
And I
cover-up.
suppose you have a theory on that.
She could have been covering up for herself,
Think about
Titus.
it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging. You went along, but she suggested it.
She had, like, a fully formed plan and shit. Right when she came back downstairs.
Really, Shanks? Claudia wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan if I'd have been first.
Time for a logics demonstration.
Eugene, let's assume you killed him.
He scoffs.
Think. You kill him. Get up there. Shoot him. Get down.
Hey, Crafty. Would you prefer to go on trial with your friends as part of a lynch mob or alone for committing murder?
The man is silent.
If she used us to cover her own shit up, well, that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss.
Which is why she didn't. She would never do that. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is fucking stupid, Titus.
Glenn, I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this shit.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good.
Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk
Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods, a very small nod, and a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip.
Yeah, I see it. There's one more thing I've been wondering about. Ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions, if you want.
I sure will, Titus. Tell me what's up.
I don't know. I don't know where she went. She just got up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where. However hard I asked. Want to know why?
Why?
She was afraid I would tell you. Maybe she was right. By now, I probably would.
She knew there's evidence on her. And she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior. Why fleeing is always incriminatory.
It's true.
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that.
Do you have any clues on where she went?
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot.
Good fucking luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her.
Yeah, Al. And we won't either.
She's not really a hardy candidate anymore, is she?
She's not, Glenn. The what now?
She said she's building a pale emitter.
A pale emitter.
We were talking about radio equipment. She said she's doing Ulan frequencies and a pale something. I don't know more.
This guy barely understands what he's talking about.
There you have it. Pale something.
Church.
It feels like you'll get to know soon enough.
What was she scared of?
I told you. You.
Me personally?
Yes, you. The cop with the sideburns and the disco
Little waggle.
clothes.
And a hole in his heart. That first.
She probably knew from my singing days.
Yeah, that's real funny. She wasn't laughing, though.
Little waggle for Appleboy. Sorry.
You know, when I first saw you limp in here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply. But now I'm not so sure.
What did Ruby tell you about me?
She said you have a funny taste in clothes and that you won't stop.
Won't stop?
Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other, open them up like can.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Fucking hell. Titus, did he just...
Open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. Now, we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives.
Yeah, this is big brain time.
On with our lives.
That's what I love the most. Like, again, like, Harry's a great cop. He's just a mess of a man.
Silence. He nods.
Anything else? Anything?
Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This cop, Titus. This cop, he. But she was too scared.
Have you looked for her?
On the coast.
Where have you looked for her?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlock. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there.
Or should I just look on the coast?
There's some shit houses there, a cinderblock town. Fisherfolk there refuse to unionize, so that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up.
We will start there. One more question. What does Ruby look like?
Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a lorry man.
Not much, but it'll do.
Have to.
Shake
His
it.
grip is firm and reassuring.
I'll
like
shake
holding
Titus's
a
hands.
piece of unpolished granite.
He's kind of a gruff dude, but he's just
Not
looking out
just
for his
granite.
own.
Tightly packed RCM sergeant material.
You should be a cop, Titus.
When are you gonna get it through your dumb head? I already am. I just wasn't sure you were.
And he still isn't. People aren't afraid of good cops in the way Ruby was afraid of you, he thinks, then turns back to his men.
I've only killed 3 peeps. And myself. Once or twice. In the game. Alright. Let's go find us Ruby, shall we? And well, seeing as I'm not playing with Angel, that means I do have time to switch to that other game I wanted to try. And I already pre-installed it, so it's ready to go. No, it's not Fallout 4 with the Vulpine mods. Ready across the waterlock first. So I'm pretty sure I have at least one more section. Man, I'm still kind of sad about the sandwich. One of wonder what would happen if I kept it. I feel kind of like the church is where I want to be going, though. Mainly because... What's this? Street sign is illegible below the graffiti. Okay. Surely the church has something. So I think the church has, like, a spot for the pail. You know what I'm saying? I'm fairly certain. I think that's what this silent spot in the center is. It's like a version of the pail. Which people explain is like another thing that why
hey,
Harry
Wade,
lost his mind.
There's coffee in the back. Oh, wait. I meant the mother's love.
Do you know where the other spooker is? Part of the machines.
Spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Viejita is grandma?
Wait, so there's another person living in the church and it's a viejita?
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young.
It's like I don't know if it's dangerous or some magical something.
Wait, what if it's Ruby?
I mean, I'm drinking the vodka I have has apparently been aged by the
Did it
pail.
ever seem to you like she was hiding here from something?
You mean like a fugitive? No, man. Quite the opposite. I don't think she cared much about authority or anything else for that matter. Maybe only about her machine.
I see.
I feel like the pail's like the afterlife, maybe?
I told you, Holmes. I don't know.
How can you not know when you both live here?
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
And nothing else? What she how she looks, what she does, who is she?
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or
search through her radio computer.
Have you by any chance heard the Vejita say the password
too
to her
many
computer?
times, Essay. You need it for something.
Yes, for first-degree murder investigation.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
Oh, okay, so there you go.
But what comes after death?
It's crazy. See, I didn't even know that. They just always talk about it, and I'm like, yep, the pail.
What you think of that? Makes me almost pity La Nilita Pequeña when I hear it.
Alright, cool,
I think
thanks.
we're done here, Essay.
That was an interesting conversation.
It
However,
was.
I'm still...
Empathy.
The mother of humanism stands above you.
Visual calculus. I wanted visual calculus. Whoops.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
Oh, I get it, I get it.
The speaker comes to life.
Cool.
Static seeps.
Good morning,
So from your readings, have you learned if this is like our world that's been like broken, or...
Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
I have a password for
Good.
it.
Please repeat the password.
Afterlife
Good.
death.
I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Thanks, I'm finished.
Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated. The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs.
It's all the
looks a
universe?
bit like
Okay.
someone's journal. The first entry made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author. is short.
So the
and
Pale's like
concise.
a weird, like, alternate dimension between areas, like kind of like going into like a mist
Arrived
world.
at the church.
Because they
The
don't
door was
exactly
boarded
explain
up,
it to you.
So I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
Do you think it might be
Our
connected?
case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
The second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. What was that about narcotics? This could prove to be interesting.
Wait, narcotics! Look around the
I
building.
doubt that we can find any. It's just idle fishermen's gossip to scare away the kids. Nothing spooky about this place either. It's just abandoned and cold, and in an awful part of town.
Read the third entry.
7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking Eska series, something advanced.
Why would she need an
Why
antenna?
would anyone need any of this equipment here?
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers, but at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked. I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know.
Oh, okay, so this is still the
Everyone
log
thinks
of,
it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
This is still the logs of the other
12th
thing.
of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Is she talking about?
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the swallow is real and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence.
You're saying what weird to what's happening, or did you read something interesting earlier?
Led me here.
With a swallow, yeah.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
But what could it be?
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples.
Read the 8th entry.
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music. One neo-disco song over and over again. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work.
Supposed to be describing a
Girl
Sally.
on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
The 9th
March
entry.
51. A new 2-meter aux cable. noodles, crackers, ping energy drinks, water, toothpaste, gum, also some canned air. Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening. A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Oh. You are not Ruby.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
It was supposed to be a murder investigation. Thought they might be
No
hiding in
one's
here.
hiding here. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
The mother of the human.
What is it?
Hey, you're the lead programmer of... So it's kind of like an ocean, so to speak. Not bad, eh? So are you the lead programmer of Whirl Untethered by any chance?
Or... no. Not anymore. That project is dead.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
So what are you doing here?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
Have you seen anyone suspicious? Say a woman
What?
named Ruby?
No, no one's suspicious around here.
She has not seen her, sire. 'Tis true.
How do you feel about Anno Dick dance music?
I hate it.
Same here. It just doesn't connect here. Tap on your heart. Not like disco does,
Maybe
anyway.
I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Right. So how do you feel about a club
This
for
is
it?
about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
What do they want to build
Take
then?
a guess, why don't you?
A petting zoo.
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks.
And then Elysium is what they consider the rest of the world?
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Right, I'll leave you to work now. Actually, wait.
Yes, what is it?
Why are there so many
I
machines in
brought
this
them
place?
here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
What do you need an antenna?
I use the AR1 as my RAIN prefect's processing unit.
That's what I thought, okay.
RAIN prefect. My radio computer.
And then antenna is its processing unit?
You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
I know a little.
All right. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in
What's
order
on
to
air?
gain
Oh, boy.
more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
What is the AR1? Is it a good
I guess
antenna?
It is. So far, I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been
But
surprisingly
I'm gonna look more into this. Is there like a huge
But
like
it's not
lore
the
about
cheapest
it?
one on the market.
Like, is there way more
So
than
I
just this? I
wouldn't
thought Disco
recommend it for
Elysium
your
was like all
regular
there was.
operations. Fraser
But I guess you would have to have a
1000 is
world
foolproof
first.
line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieus dedicated to that sort of thing.
She right to tell you this. It calmed her nerves.
What are the bowls of water
They
over
are
there?
connected to my RAIN prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay?
Short and terse. There you have it.
What's her doing with
I'm
it?
working.
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core. The light casting her face in a strange shadow.
Working on what?
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
Okay, next question.
Great.
What are you doing here?
You really like those questions, don't you?
They're bloodshot. She really hasn't been getting much sleep lately, has she?
I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask
I'm
questions.
conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out. I'm looking for
research?
the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
Wait, what? She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
A hole in the world. What does that mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
You measure by collecting data on the surroundings.
Exactly. Very true. That's what I've been aiming for. That's why I have those basins. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins. But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
But does it have anything to do with necroplasmic life forms? Ghosts, in everyday parlance.
Is there anything with ghosts?
Ghosts? No, I don't think so. I don't believe in ghosts.
Ah, okay, I thought so. What other
I don't
supernatural
believe in
entities?
them either.
What I mean, knows that necroplasma exists.
Great. What are we talking about? And why?
Do you have any idea where this hole might be?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams.
See, now I'm gonna have to look into it. Learn the entire world.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark. Most of the tower disappearing into the shade. Strange things may flourish in the dark.
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Oh, I hate that.
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
This is where the Crab
I
Man
know.
lives. You don't think the Crab Man might somehow be responsible?
No, I don't.
Okay.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning.
Why is the research not going well?
It's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
Well, that's all I want to know about the scary 2mm hole in the
Great.
world for now.
Thanks.
Alright, bye.
The mother of human.
Well, so much for finding a ruby there. So I assume the hole in the world is the one that goes through the pale or whatever they're talking about. Because yeah, some people think the church has something to do with why Harry lost his memories as well. Because something pale. That's just something random I looked up. Okay. Church goes a bust, but I can go talk to the fishing people, see if they've found Ruby. Oh yeah, I'll also be finding Bucko's traps too. West of the Feld building. Where am I? I'm here. Oh no, I'm here at the church. So yeah, basically just keep going that way. West of the thingamajiggy. Pretty sure this is the Feld building. Yes, it is. Never eat soggy wieners. West of the Feld building. Found it.
This is the trap Morel just set. Checking it over, he said, is just a technicality. The reeds by the abandoned... The later it gets, the colder. Remnants of the camp can still be seen in the sand. The fire that's gone out. You feel strange, somehow. Nothing but locusts in this trap as well.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done.
Bummer.
I'm
Wasn't in
just
here.
Glad we haven't found some poor cat trapped in one of these.
Agreed, Kim. Okay, that's the one by the Feld building. What was the other one? Oh, wait. Oh, this was the Feld building. So look at that house, Harry. It's like walking around with my gun out. And I pulled out my gun. Ah, sweet. Superstar sunglasses. No boat in the boathouse today. Ah, there it is. Hello, Trap. I don't think I've actually been to this building.
It takes you a moment, but finally, behind you, the ruins of a residential building rise over the reeds, shielding them from the wind. The reeds rustle confidently.
Confidently, something. Yes. Indeed.
When this district was booming, the reeds were kept at bay. Nothing obscured the freshly painted facades. Nowhere for drunks and adventurous teenagers to hide. Now only the wind blows.
Reach for the
background. The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here. No Locus, no phasmid either, but still.
Look closer
well,
still.
The bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there.
It might be Kim.
I just see an empty trap.
The netting is a little untidy, messier than the others. Like someone or something picked up the trap and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
I do get the feeling that someone or something may have messed with it.
Cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist, or someone else is sabotaging them. I could present more theories, but then I would be taking this on as a case, which I'm not.
You're right, but I still need to tell the cryptozoologist about this.
But after that, we get back to our own assignment.
A cold gust of air dries your sweaty face, and you look to the dark shadow of the Feld building in the distance, drawing you to it.
Should I ask the wind again, eh? Hello, random window or wall. Interesting. I haven't been up here. I don't remember being up in this place at all.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Why is there this many bullet... Wait, look, Kim, bullet holes. Something's definitely gone down here.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual.
This is probably where they put them against the wall. There's fucking firing squad them.
Meaning, this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire. Something you don't see these days.
The lieutenant also nods. It is quite a scene. The two of you standing next to the broken wall of an abandoned building, nodding along.
Not even more.
The lieutenant is nodding so hard it looks like his head is about to snap off his neck.
Don't stop nodding.
The lieutenant matches your nodding pace. He's a true... The nodding's reaching critical mass. You can't take this much longer, Captain.
Keep nodding, goddammit. Stay the course.
A small bead of sweat runs down the side of the lieutenant's face as he maintains his nodding. It's too much. You can feel your vertebrae starting to crack, your muscles groaning.
Just one more nod.
As the lieutenant takes out her handkerchief and softly taps the sweat off his temple, a faint crack echoes through the coast. Abort! Abort! No. Shit! It's too late.
Oh shit! Fuck hell!
Did the neck, did you? Glad I stopped when I did. My neck was really starting to hurt. Don't worry. Now, we should get going.
Okay, but I want to look at these bullet holes with visual calculus, so hold on. Viz calc. Viz calc.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall. A row of ghostly shades stand facing
firing
the wall.
squad.
There are many of them. a dozen at least, their heads lowered and eyes blindfolded. It's quiet. No sound. No movement. 10 meters away, other shades are lined up in an orderly
Yeah,
manner.
that's exactly what I kind of figured was going to happen.
Automatic rifles prime. A gust of wind blows by. The coats of the firing squad flap slowly in the breeze. A single person stands on the side. Droplets of rain fall on the wooden planks, the surrounding sand dunes. The clouds block out any rays of light. A long time has passed since the moment of this fusillading. Rain and brine have since washed all the blood away. Not a trace remains.
What is this?
The abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or they did not use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution with everyone fully armed. A host of men, probably in everyday clothes, ragged from the conflict and covered in dust. They were not sitting, a common practice for executions in some nations. As demonstrated by the height level of the bullet holes, they stand, facing the wall.
Oh yeah, chilling.
It's impossible to discern
Living life.
any details about their personality or background.
It's pouring rain outside. In real life.
Ordinary people, familiar, each and every one of them. Comrades, the forsaken, the wretched, who tried to rise against the horrors of the world.
With a line of soldiers.
7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, holding automatic rifles aimed at the people. Soldiers from some side, but from which one?
Look at the guy standing on the side.
Commandant, the one who gives the order. Machine gun fire crackling through the air. The lights of the muzzle flashes dancing on his face.
Who's in this execution?
I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. It could have been any of the parties involved in the revolution. Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists at the start of the Civil War. Or it could have been the communists, put to death during the last stretch of the conflict by the coalition forces.
I would go with the second option. If these guys are all wearing like regular clothes and these guys are soldiers,
It could even have been the employees of the failed R&D center down the coast, as their building was taken over by the revolutionaries.
Or maybe...
You mentioned coalition forces. Could have been them
Yeah.
against the wall?
It's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was a commandant, the superior giving the orders.
Goodbye.
Cold sea wind blows away the figures. Behind this building, the other one, once filled with engineers and designers of Feld Electric, now collapsed and dead, but for some rats. You feel drawn, for some reason, to the faded mural again.
Okay. Also, there's a box we didn't grab. Cool. And then I might do a couple more quick things, and we might zip off for a save before I go too far, because we're getting right close to the climax now. From what I recall. Ooh, 20 cents. Hey, Fen. Still chilling? Oh, more money. And I got so much sense, my pants jingle when I walk. A fallen peepo peepo. Plus 2 logic, nice. A door, a building, a hiding place. Could the instigator be inside? Yeah, I don't know, Harry. I don't know about that one, Mr. Dubois. Such the coast hasn't been used in decades. Oh. Sad. Come on, kid, we gotta check out that mural again. Go, 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 go.
You see, a once bright a slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
That was it? Or you want me to look at the failed mural again? Okay.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40
But doesn't that make sense? Hey-oh!
Dripping
Well, as long as you're still alive, that's all that
high
matters.
place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase. There's rust and corrosion on the bars. They're foaming with it. And a small layer of white salt from the sea.
Figure what's inside?
No. I won't even try. You know, I had a
Hey,
partner
Lucy, it's been a
once.
long time
We
since I've
called
seen
him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well.
Oh, hello. How do we get up here? Interesting. Interesting. How do I get up there? Because that's a door onto a rooftop. Oh, interesting. Have you? Hopefully not in like a sad way. Hopefully in like a nice way. Hey, your pal Duke. Haven't seen you in a while either. How's it going? Okay, I know I gotta ask about the fishing village about Ruby, but I'm also kind of doing some wandering really quick. Okay, this is where I met the pigs. And she's no longer here. Okay, can I go over here? Looks like I can go up behind here. Interesting. No. It was good. I've already beaten it once before. This is my second playthrough where I'm basically fucking around and being even more of a bumbling dumbass.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
Oh, that is awful.
It
Cover my
doesn't
nose.
help. You can still smell it.
What is
Don't
it?
you recognize it?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that,
hideous
Lucy.
pungency. That something cold wakes in the pit of your
Is that a
stomach.
corpse over there?
It is death.
Heads up,
The
Lieutenant. Someone's right here.
has al-
This guy. What are you dead from, sir?
A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the right leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Study the man's
He's wearing
clothes.
mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. The leather jacket suits him well. It must be custom-made.
Search his
You
pockets.
find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of pure ethanol. 3 bottles of wine, or 1.5 of spirits. Or maybe it was just dark.
Examine his
His
face.
expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his mustache. His eyes empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age, approximately 50 to 60 years. He was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely.
Oof.
Overcome with the awful surprise of it all. He was just about to head home. The first step back home proved to be his last. That's what the chewing gum seems to point to as well. There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Step on the
They
floorboards.
screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him.
Examine the man's
A
head.
dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch. This is where he came out of himself, drop by drop, when he was
Ugh.
unconscious.
That's the way to put it.
It took 3, maybe 4 minutes.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
Nope, just the
Seems
back
like
of the
the
head.
head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Look in.
The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there. Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
In a ditch off a road below the 881, he thinks. A young father. Then he shakes his head to make the memory stop.
Examine the
A
bottle.
0.75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside. It's mid-market spirits with a slight touch of menthol. The man meant to enjoy himself, have a good time.
Tear all around us.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as
What should we do with
From
them?
where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own.
Yeah, we found him. We should finish
Alright.
this.
We should first examine the library card you found.
Library card.
the library card is folded into 2 and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53. Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased, or his family member. Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinton Curve by M. Theobald. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers too.
Cool.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211 or visit.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema.
Cool, cool. Perfect, because I go back to the Kinema anyways. Oh. Moonshine probably. Smells like tasty fermentation. Pull up what's in this garbage can.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Them in the tear.
2 empty bottles. No, there's more.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with genuine.
Leave. I can already tell you what happened to that guy. Got drunk, fell off the boardwalk, smacked his head and died. Poor bastard. Can I call them from this phone? Do I have to all the way back to Kim's Kinema?
A metal payphone. You hear the tone. The machine is Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. End of tone.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre?
Yes, it's me, Pierre.
So nice of you to find the time to call me. It gets so lonely. Even the animals have died.
That's not good.
Are you sure you're Pierre? Your voice, it's different. There. Chrysanthemum.
Her voice is drowned in white. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not. Calling. Still someone.
Hello, Gerard speaking.
Gerard, what a douche name. Change it. Change your name.
What are you, like 5? Thanks for calling, asshole.
Phone hanging.
Why are you concerned for your PMC?
Disconnect. Calling. 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 Still calling. Still calling.
Stop calling me, man. I'll get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work.
Yeah, but a slight change of plans. I want this delivered to the Whirling in Rags and Martinez.
Hey! You're not Tethys. Screw you, and don't ever call here again. You're fucking with some serious people.
Disconnect tone.
I have no idea how your PMC is still alive. One more phone call.
Calling.
I'm tired.
Sounds like he hasn't talked to anyone in quite a while.
I'm tired
I
too.
could go just 1 month without raiding. No, 2 months. I could regenerate my brain. Fucking liberalism.
The man disappears with a sigh. You do not hear the customary disconnect tone. Seems like it did not have time. Lucky you.
Ooh, nice.
The call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new one without paying. You close your eyes and the area code followed by 7 digits. Still calling. Still. Time keeps passing. What were you trying to achieve?
Well, that was fun. It's only 5 liters, eh? I thought there was more.
The young man with...
This is hardcore.
Is it?
It's hardcore!
It's hardcore, isn't it?
Skipper danger. I am the rearranger. Back to the heavyweight. Hardcore! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega.
Alright.
The night.
Okay.
We're close. True. Hard. It's hardcore. Skipper D. Hi again. So, how are things going?
About the church.
What happened?
One of the shadow-clad beings, a man in the
man.
ceiling.
The crab man, you mean? Who is he? What did you think?
Seemed very honest, very spiritual.
Really? Interesting. What's he doing in the church?
Physical activity.
No
Guy comes
matter.
like a freak.
Yeah, Noid is right. Let's get back to the point.
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing to do.
I just told me you wouldn't mind it
I
at all.
don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you?
He doesn't give a damn about you or anyone else.
Massive problem. Now that I think of it, everyone is welcome to dance till the morning light.
70 streams streak. Holy. Look at you go. Thank you, thank you.
Figure something out. A programmer? That's all. Come on, man. Feels a
A half-hearted
Alright, sorry, hold on.
something which does not seem worth buying.
No, I'm not feeling good at all.
Believe me, when we've got our gear set up, things will be flowing and pumping.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she seem? I mean, disposition-wise.
She did not like it.
Hitting. That's my favourite thing in the world. And she doesn't like it at all.
How you doing, Wolf Fighter?
A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this jam? And into a laser-lit future of dance and unity? Unity! Dance!
She won't leave till the project's finished.
Evict her?
No.
Look at you.
on a man.
No, Noid. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music.
The lines in the dark exist. Coexist.
At least Crabman seems like an advanced being. He's hard. He'll understand.
Yeah, he can do his climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like Nordic dance music?
She absolutely does not. Really, truly hates it.
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment. But
no worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If it's all okay with you, what do you think?
I refuse to throw her out, but I can try convincing her.
Good luck, my friend. Goodbye, officer.
Pardon me, dance lady.
The shaggy-haired girl.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us?
I'll be alright.
Great. Let us know if there's any progress, will ya? We've been
I've
waiting
seen a
for
red-haired
it,
woman
no.
around.
Just no?
It's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move down the coast. Superstition. We can turn the grim desolation into...
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands.
I'm sorry you have to sit here on the ice with your drugs wearing off at your age, or any age in this weather, waiting for it to get dark.
She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
The people who built this world intended to be better for you, but they failed. It is easier to live in their failure with this by their side.
The wind howls. She remains silent. It's real. Tell her.
No childish fancy. It can be a real weapon against what's coming for
What
you now.
is?
Nothing. If you got this, don't be scared.
I'll stick to it. So, thanks, I guess, for the psych session. I guess that means we're even?
She means your little talk before, after your breakdown. It's all right, she means to say. You returned the favor.
That's it for now. And that is it for now for Disco Elysium. Yay! Do more of that tomorrow. We probably won't finish it tomorrow, because I'm not sure how close to the end we are. But we'll at least get something. And I'm going to be right back with weed. I'm going to smoke some weed, and we're going to play some Lightyear Frontier. Be right back.